Hi again. We're now going to move over to part 2. This is the second half of inserting video into Google Slides. First half dealt with YouTube and linking your presentation into YouTube online. The second half is going to deal with, well, what would happen if you've got a presentation, you've got a video, and you want to share that with your students. How can you make use of that within the Google Drive? Now, there is one disadvantage with using YouTube clips direct from YouTube, and that is that if the video gets removed by the owner, that link from Google Slides straight into YouTube will no longer function. So if you're able to save the clip that you're using, let's say it's a really important and a very interesting video, if you're able to save that to your computer and then insert it into your Google presentations, you've got it for all time. There are various ways in which you're able to save Google presentations and save them to your computer, and it seems as though as soon as one is created, another sort of workaround comes from Google to try to stop you from doing this, because what they want to do is they want you to go onto YouTube and view all of their videos from there as opposed to saving them to your own desktop computer. At the current time of writing, and I think this works, we'll check it out now, the way to save a video is go back to YouTube now, and what you do is, I believe, you put SS in front of the URL and then hit enter, and in theory that will then allow you to download it from here. That works at the moment, again September 2014. I suspect that once Google gets information regarding this workaround, they'll stop it somewhere or other, because that's what used to be able to put Kik in front of it, for instance, and then there was Keep Vid that used to work. Those links seem to have been chopped off, but that's the way to do it at the moment. So this will allow you to download that video to your computer. I'll tell you what, let's actually do it and see what happens. Okay, so I've clicked download, I've gone to more. I'm going to choose an MP4 video format, so I'm going to click on that. We should see it down here, that it's actually sort of coming through. It's now saved to my download area. So if I was to go to my computer and I would go to downloads, hopefully I would see it in here somewhere. There you go, it's just come in. And if I was to copy that, then I'd be able to paste that in, let's say, into my documents. So here's my documents here. I'll go into John, wherever John is. Oh, John. Got school stuff. Put into school stuff, and I'm going to paste it into there. So here's the video about Jose Mourinho hiding the ball. Okay, so how can we get that video into my drive? Well, if you go on to New or Create, if you've got the older version of the drive, and we're going to do a file upload. So I'm going to click on that. You're going to traverse to my documents. You're going to go to John that I never can find. There it is. There. And there's the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to open that. And here you can see that it's uploading the file. So it should pop into my drive any minute now. Still uploading it, 100%. Upload complete. So it'll be in here somewhere. There it is. I tell you what, let's put it into my training folder. It's not essential to do this, but it's just nice to keep it all together. So it's now gone into my training folder. So open up the training folder. Here's the video. And what I want to do is I want to put this video into my presentation that we're just working on. So here it is, creating a presentation. So by pressing exit, we can get out of the presentation mode into the working on it mode. We can move on to the next slide. Got a blank one over here. Hope you can see it on the left hand side of the screen. Right, so I've just put a text box in there. All I've done is insert text box and dragged out a text box. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert some text into that. Video say hiding the ball. And we're going to create a link from that bit of text to the video that we've got saved in the Google Drive. This is how you do it. Alright, we're back in my drive, in my training folder, and here's the file that we've just uploaded. If you remember, we went onto Google, we used the SS shortcut to download the video. It's been put onto our computer, we uploaded that into the drive, and now what we're going to do is going to link this video that's on my drive to the text that's in my presentation. First thing you need to do is open it, so double click on it. You don't need to have it playing, but you do need to have it in this screen here. And then you need to click on this button here. It looks like a man or a lady with a plus on their top right hand shoulder as we're looking at them. So click on that. And what it'll do is it'll give you a link. It's important that you copy that link. Do make sure it's all highlighted in blue with white writing. Right click on it, press copy. And what you've done is you've saved that link into the computer's working memory. You might also, in fact make that you definitely do want to also change this access, who can access that particular video on your drive. So if you click on change, again you could choose everyone at King Richard School, anyone at King Richard School with the link, or you can choose specific people. I'm going to go for some specific people. So what you do is you'd write in here the people that you'd like to have to look at that video. I'm going to choose Helen because she'll probably understand what I'm trying to do here. And we'll say that people can either edit it, can comment on it, or can view it. Again, it's your choice regarding what type of access you want to allow them to have. We can notify them via email, and you can add a message onto that and say that there's a video available for them to view. This incidentally is an option even if you didn't want to put it inside a Google presentation, but just to make sure that when they click on the link within the presentation, that link will then be able to access your drive, access that video so that they can watch it. When you've done all of that, you click on done. You then come out of that, you go back to your presentation, you highlight the text that you are going to use as the link, the clicking link to get through to the video that you want them to view. If you look up on the top toolbar here, you can see I've got insert a link with Control K as a shortcut if you want. I'm just going to click on this link here, make sure you can see it, click on that. That's the text, view Joe say hi in the ball. I'm very happy with that. What we're going to do is we're going to paste the text into there, and then we're going to click apply. Give it a few minutes to have a think about it. And now that link has been created. If we now go to present, this is what will be able to be viewed by the person or the people that you've shared this particular presentation with. And if they click on that, it will then automatically take them to the video that's on my drive that they would then be able to view at home. Here it is.
These are those pictures in
Okay, our rather simple presentation is now complete. Obviously you'll make a far better job of it than I've been able to do here, but I wanted to show you how you could insert video, because I believe this is a particularly powerful technique for teaching young people, even when they're not directly in front of you. They're able to access videos that you think that they should be watching. You can put in YouTube videos as well that you think are particularly appropriate for them. You can ask them questions about it. You can get them to sort of report back on it, to comment on it, either independently as a document, or alternatively even within the presentations by looking at this share option up here, selecting the names of the students and giving them the permissions that you think that they should have, either edit, comment or view. I'm going to cancel that and come out of that. This is one way in which you can use flipped lessons by giving the students the information that you think that they may need before the lesson, or for reinforcing information that you've dealt with inside the lesson itself. Enables them to do some independent learning, and if you teach them how to do what's in front of them here, then they're able to actually give some information maybe back to you regarding some independent research that they may have done. I'm sure you've got loads of ideas of how this can work in practice. Please do use it, because I believe it's particularly valuable. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's been such a long video.